Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Today I Work On. And today I get to work on a client's bathroom. So today we're going to rip out the bathroom. I'm going to go over how bathrooms work. I love bathrooms. I love kitchens. That's all I really do for clients. I work on a lot of stuff, but for my clients, only really bathrooms and kitchens, and maybe little things once they become my client, aka my friends. So that's the plan today. The last week was really insane and intense. It was a lot of fun, but it was pure exhaustion. That's why I haven't put up a video. So there's a lot to get to. I do have some video that I need to put up, but it's not incomplete for certain reasons. But this bathroom project, I'm gonna really go over how bathrooms are installed. I've been doing bathrooms for a long time. I have a system that's pretty bulletproof concerning no leaks, no problems. I keep my clients out of trouble, making sure they pick things that are going to work, that are going to last for 50 years. So I will get into that, and I'm going to head over to the client's house right now. I got her some tropical smoothie because, you know, it's tropical. I need my breakfast, so my clients know I need my tropical smoothie. But on that note, let me head over to the house, and then I'm going to go over what we're going to do on this project. So I'll catch you then. Welcome to the bathroom. So to the left we have the old shower, which has the old acrylic base. And then we have this tub that no one really uses tubs in a master unless it's those freestanding tubs. But this, we're not going to put a tub back in here because we want more shower room space. So where the tub is, that's where the vanity is going to go. Now, if you look over here, we have the vanity. Now that vanity's gone. We're moving the vanity over to, like I said, where the tub is. And then where you see that blue tape from the right wall to the left wall, that's gonna be in the new shower area. And this little nook over here, we're gonna do some built-ins. So that's gonna be pretty basic, just some shelving. So I have to start prepping on the rug. I usually put this awesome carpet shield. I love it. I use it all the time if clients have rug. So I'm gonna start working on that right now. And once I'm done working on that, I'm gonna start ripping this puppy out. So let me get to work. All right, the first thing I like to do is I like to take off the door so it's not in the way anymore when I start ripping out. And then I like to get, the second thing I like to do, I like to shut off all the water valves to make sure that they're actually working. Actually, the cold water valve on the faucet on the vanity was actually, it squirted water for a second and then I was able to shut it off. So I'm gonna cap all the lines, but you never know, you wanna make sure your water shut-offs are working. So my plan is I'm gonna rip out all the big stuff first. Like I'm gonna get rid of the glass around the shower. I'm gonna get rid of the vanity. I'm gonna get rid of the cabinet. And then I will start ripping out around the tub. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna time lapse it. So enjoy the rip out. So I have about 2/3 of the bathroom ripped out. I'm gonna go grab some lunch. I have to go to Home Depot and buy some light in here because the light is just absolutely horrible. So let me go to Home Depot, get some lighting. I forgot my broom at home. I have to go get a broom, and then I'll go and I'll finish up the rest of ripping out this bathroom. So let me get to work on that. So I'm back from lunch. So now I have to rip out this area of the tub surround and then rip out the toilet and rip out the plywood. So that's about it. to rip out this bathroom. I do have to rip out a bunch of drywall, but I don't know what I'm ripping out yet. I have a lot of stuff to move. I might have to rip out most of it, but first I like to rip out all the base parts of the bathroom, and then I look and see what else I need to rip out so I don't create more work for myself. So on that note, I'm gonna start working on the rest of the rip out in this bathroom. I want to save this flange, and this plywood is really underneath the flange, so I have to be very careful taking this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep cutting around it until I can get a screwdriver underneath here. And then I'm going to knock out the plywood that's underneath the flange, and then I should be able to break the plywood underneath so I don't have to redo this flange. This flange, I can move it like a ½ inch to an inch with screws. I pulled the screws out so I could get this piece of plywood off, but it'd be a lot of work to cut this flange off and put a new one on. I don't want to do that. I want to keep this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Sawzall first, and then I'm going to use maybe my vibrating saw and then a screwdriver. So let me get to work on it and see what I could do. See, I'm lifting it up. There's a little bit of movement with these waste pipes, so now I can cut it a little bit more. So that's one part done. See, now if I notice this, there's no this is all open here, so that's a good sign. So now I'm just going to cut the back now and see if I can take it off. So another thing is I don't want to cut all the way to that pipe. I just want to cut enough where I could break it off like so. I don't want to kill the structural integrity of the subfloor. But see, now I can see that I'm loose here. There you go. Done. That's one side. That's the other side. It's all done. It's all free and clear now. So you always want to go, whenever you rip out a bathroom or anything, you always want to go to the subfloor, because it's a fresh start. You don't have to add layers, and honestly, it's just easier to finish off a room, because the more layers you add, the more the pain. It's just painful. Like like you see, there's a stapler right here. You always want to start fresh with any work you do on a house. Not starting fresh just doesn't work. So I just got a little bit of vinyl to take off here. I don't know why it's being such a pain in the neck, but that's weird. Free and clear here. That's like really on there. I don't know why. That's funny. Let me see if I can grab it with the channel locks. I can, but it's ripping apart. It's funny. It's like glued in there somehow, some way. Huh. It's really funny. The other important thing is you don't want anything going down this waste pipe. That's never a good thing either. But I honestly don't know what's holding this in. It's like, I feel like the PVC glue. Oh, there you go. Got it. It's all nice and clean and easy. Look at that. Didn't even touch the subfloor. So that's done now. I'm gonna just gotta clean up all this garbage, and then I'm probably gonna head to the dump. I'm basically done ripping out the bathroom. So on the floor, everything's ripped out. The tub is gone. The shower control is gone. The vanity's gone. So now I'm gonna head over to the dump. I'm gonna get rid of most of the material, and that'll be it for today. Once I get home from the dump tomorrow, the plan's gonna be is to rip out whatever drywall I need to rip out, because I need to kill some plumbing. There's like random plumbing everywhere. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna kill that plumbing. Once I kill the plumbing that's in the way, like this waste, it's actually a vent line. This copper line's coming up for the old tub. I'm gonna need to cap those off, and then I need to start framing for the new shower, which is gonna go right here. And then the new vanity's gonna go here. And then, like I said, I'm gonna put a little nook in the corner. Toilet's staying. There's not much plumbing to do here. It's an existing bathroom. It's just moving some plumbing a few feet here and there. So on that note, let me head over to the landfill and get rid of all this rubbish. Well, I'm heading home. Went to the landfill, got rid of most of the rubbish. I still have the tub I gotta get out of there, and the shower panel's too big. You don't want to fill up the bed. You get in trouble because you need to cover your load. So always keep that in mind if you're taking any material to a landfill. You don't want it like overflowing and having it fall out, and then you get a ticket and you could ruin somebody's car. So that's never a good thing. But today was successful. It's funny, my client brought up her dad, and her dad asked her, oh, who'd you hire? And she's like, oh, I hired one guy to do the project. And her dad's like, wow, I hired 5. And I feel like, I don't know why people get like all weirded out that one person's doing a bathroom, because, I mean, yeah, there's a process to it, but you have 5 people come into a project, right? There's a ton of miscommunication. If you just have me come in, there's all the communication in the world, because every day I'm going over what we need to get done. You know, I pinpoint down to like where my outlet's gonna go, how high you want your shower head. So I love that control on my projects, and I only take one project at a time. So it's a very stress-free process when you hire me to do your bathroom. Now on timing, people think, oh, one person, it's gonna take forever. It doesn't really take a long time. This bathroom is going to be a 3 to 4 week bathroom. If you hired any other company, a design build, a bigger construction company, you're still talking 3 to 4 weeks. So it's the same amount of time. And I'm there every day. And it's not a bunch of different people coming into your house that you don't know. So I think my clients are comfortable with that, and I truly enjoy doing it this way, because I love working with my hands. I love working on stuff. That's why today I'm working on bathrooms. So that's basically how I feel about working solo. Now, like I said, I usually hire out a few things. Like if it's a bigger project, I would sub out the rip out. I would sub out the drywall. I would sub out the paint. But on a small project like this, I don't really need to do that. This is good for potential clients that are watching, like they kind of see what the process is going to be and how I go about completing a project. So on that note, that's my take on doing bathrooms myself, and I hope that you all are going to learn a few things about bathrooms, little tips and tricks like the toilet tip and trick. I'm going to put that as a short video. I'm not going to include it in this video, but I will, like I just mentioned it, so look for the quick tip video about toilet removal. And yeah, that's about it. So today is over, and I will catch you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another day of Today at Work On. And today I'm gonna continue working on this bathroom. So I'm gonna start ripping out all these walls. I have to rip out the floor a little bit. I have to rip out this wall where the old vanity was, so I could start fixing all the electric and the plumbing. So let me start working on this. Basically ripped out the floor. That's my main waistline. Now that 1.5 inch waistline is picking up the tub with the vent. And then I have this vent here. So I'm gonna tie in the new vanity with that vent. So and then the new shower is gonna go here. So that's super simple. Just have to wire out a waste pipe and then put the trap right where the center mark is there. And then I have to tie in this line with this waistline, and then I have to wire off and then come out to that center there and then bring the line up and catch this vent. So pretty straightforward, nothing crazy. That's the waistline. So I'm gonna start working on that today. I have to run to Home Depot, but so far everything's looking good. I mean, this wall's a little tight, so we got that vent in the way. I could move it a little bit, but I think our plan is going to be we're going to put the shower control underneath the box I'm going to do right there, and then like the niche box, and then I'll we'll put the control like right here. It'll look nice, and then I'll have a little spigot out for, she has a wand that she wants. So the water's easy. It's always the waste that's a little funky. So since there's a few things going on here, but pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna run to Home Depot now. I'm gonna get some waistline. So I finished the plumbing. If you can see, I ran the waste pipe coming up the wall. Got my new spouts for the double vanity. I ran, if you can see over here, I didn't have to move much here. I just had to reconnect the vent. And then this is the shower drain. Very straightforward. So that's all done tomorrow. I have to go pick up all the material at the tile store, and then I'm gonna start on the water line. So it was a good day. Finished ripping everything out, open up the floor. We're looking really good. So I think that's about it for this episode. So thanks for watching. If you like the episode, please click the like button. If you like the channel, please click the subscribe button. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.